Hey guys, Dina, and today I'm going to be reading in full color Captain Underpants in a tyrannical retaliation of the Turbo Toy 2000. The 11th epic novel by Dave Pelkey, called The Con Artist. Oops. That's really just black. Oops. Wow. Chapters. Hi everybody, we're back, and as usual, we're in big trouble again. This comic will help you get up to speed on our story so far. Yeah, no, we don't want that. We'll just skip ahead. Guys, probably, if you guys read Captain Underpants, you'll know. You know what happened. You know the origin of Captain Underpants. It was Chapter 1, George and Harold. This is George Reed and Harold Hutchins. George is kind of left of the town of Flattop. Harold is the one on the right with the t-shirt and the bad haircut. Remember that now. If you're confused by what's going on here, don't worry, they're confused too. You see, George, Harold, and Captain Underpants had just undergone an epic adventure that started out in the dinosaur age and ended at their school. 30 years in the future now, thanks to Melvin Sneely, the Telltale genius, and this glow-in-the-dark time-traveling robot squid suit. They were all hurtling backward in time, back a long time ago, to that dull, old-fashioned age known as the present. Oh, I almost forgot. Traveling with them were 3 purple and orange speckled eggs. Laid by their pet pterodactyl Crackers, who, along with their other pet, Susie the bionic hamster, had just saved the planet and created all life as we know it. Simultaneously. See? That wasn't confusing at all, was it? I didn't know how to spell that. Melvin's glow-in-the-dark time-traveling robot squid suit whistled through time in a dazzling array of electrified eye candy as 30 years sped by in reverse. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this might end up being the longest video I made. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Let's see. Then everything stopped. Suddenly, George and Harold looked around. Hey, said George, we're still here at school, correct? Only it's now 30 years and 1 day later. Hey, look, said George, pointing at the school. There's Tippy in his robo pants. Not again, Harold moaned. Relax, said Melvin, as a flash of green light shot out of the library window. You're looking at something that happened yesterday, remember? Oh yeah, we were up there in the library. We just disappeared in the purple potty. Right, said George. And Tippy is just about to come after us. He should be leaving any second now. Suddenly, a crackling blue light shot out of the rubble pants, and before you could say, convoluted plot line, it disappeared into the noontime haze. Okay, here you are, home again, home again, jiggity jig. Take your precious eggs and go about your business. Wait a second, said George. Aren't the cops still after us? Yeah, don't they still think we stole that money from the bank? Not anymore. Not anymore, said Melvin, proudly patting him on the back with one of his mechanical tentacles. Luckily, I had this glow-in-the-dark time travel robot squid suit in my garage. I used it to go back in time and hack into the bank's computer. What for? No big deal. I altered their surveillance images a little bit. Just don't grow a mustache or a beard anytime soon, and you guys will be fine. Like, you guys are probably wondering if you guys haven't got this far in Captain Underpants, maybe if you have. Well, you guys are probably wondering what Melvin means by that. I'm not gonna spoil it. Wow, said. Oh yeah, guys. Here it is. Before we get into chapter 2, there might be inappropriate stuff. Oh yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you guys don't have to like it. Dave Pilkey is the genius behind these books. All rights go to Dave Pilkey and Scholastic. Wow, said Harold. Melvin Sneedy rescued us. I can't believe it. Yeah, I don't get it, Melvin, said George suspiciously. You've always hated us. How come you're being so nice to us all of a sudden? I have my reasons. And Melvin did indeed have his reasons. One whole year's worth of reasons. But before I can tell you that story, I have to tell you this story. Chapter 2. Don't you hate it when a kickball hits Uranus? You guys are probably that's probably, like, isn't that appropriate? Yeah. Yeah, but he's just, well, he means the planet, not, well, I'm not going to explain it. I'm not going to explain it. Somewhere in the deepest, darkest reaches of our solar system, a red rubber kickball, was zooming through space. None of Earth's top scientists could explain where it had come from, or why it was racing toward Uranus. But it had been on its present course for the past 5.5 books, and nothing could stop it. Oh yeah, that's the Incredible Plunger from book 2. I haven't seen them for a while. A kickball sped closer and closer to a small cluster of porcelain monstrosities that lay together in a heap on the surface of the icy, ridiculously named planet. Behind them, guarding them all with a keen, observant eye, was a robotic sentinel known as the incredible robo plunger. Faster and faster the kickball whizzed toward them until finally, kabloink. I might read 10 chapters or something. The force of the red rubber ball knocked the head right off of the incredible robo plunger. The decapitated defender jutted forward slightly as atomic transsomago bulletin Yakto fan trip Luton Eisen zip Thomastic juice drizzled out from its mangled neck hole and oozed slowly downward into the gaping mouth of the Turbo Toilet 2000. We haven't seen him since book 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not spoiling anything. Just in case if you guys don't know what Captain Underpants is, I'm not gonna spoil it. This was unfortunate, but because I'm just gonna read 2 chapters. As any robotics engineer will tell you, it's very important to keep atomic go bulletin Yukto Fanship Plutonic Zanzip Thomas Dick Juice as far away from evil robots as possible. You certainly don't want to get even a drop of it in their mouths, for it will only make them come to life. It gives them an unquenchable appetite for destruction, which sadly is exactly what happened that bleak night on the terribly gassy surface of Uranus. The Turbo 2000's Bulbul's bloodshot eyes smacked open and wobbled around wildly. His massive left arm creaked up and rubbed the painful, throbbing side of his porcelain lid. "Where the heck am I?" he said, looking around at his fallen allies. "Where am I?" Clumsily, he squeaked to his feet, dusted himself off, and beheld the headless mess that once was the incredible robo plunger. Then it all came back to him. The battle, the defeat, the humiliation. It wasn't long before the Turbo Toilet 2000 had pieced together every single event that had brought him and his army of talking toilets to this frozen, frustrating fate. "I must retaliate," he said, clenching his razor-sharp porcelain teeth together tightly. "I must avenge my fallen allies." Luckily for him, he was a robot, which meant that he knew a thing or two about mechanical engineering. It didn't take long for him to disassemble the robo plunger, rearrange the pieces, and create a flying rocket scooter from the recycled parts of his arch enemy. The only thing left to do was to travel the long journey from Uranus to Earth. It was a voyage that would take nearly 3 whole pages to complete, and would turn direct. He would nearly 3 whole pages to completion, and when he arrived, he would wage a war against the good people of Earth, a war that would threaten the very foundation of our planet. But before I can tell you that story, I have to tell you this story. Okay, we get it. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of part 1. I'll make part 2 later, well, or tomorrow, or I have no idea. So bye.